place in this world. I was born in Toronto. I grew up in Taiwan, in China, in the States, and in Canada. And throughout my life, I've never known how to answer the question of who I am or where I'm from. And so I sought to place my identity in a variety of different things. I would place my identity in my friends, how my friends viewed me, the culture that I was living in, things like my ethnicity, being independent, my performance in the sports that I played, how well I did in school, how hard I worked, the experiences that I have in life, and I strive to be a great person, and the list just goes on and on. This cycle just never ended, and as I put my worth in how I was viewed by others or how productive I was, it became incredibly exhausting because the moment I disappointed someone, the moment my family moved to a new city or country, the moment we didn't have a good game, I would beat myself up and that rush of worthlessness would return and in confusion. So I would try something new, or I did try something else, and I became really good at adapting. I became really good at fitting in wherever I was. This was my attempt at easing the disappointment and always being ahead of the game. Yet at the back of my head, I would always wonder if there was more to life than this battle of constant roller coaster of change, and still be expected to know who I was. My concept of identity changed since I found Jesus. The focus now has shifted from who I make myself out to be compared to who Christ has shaped me to be. I have found full acceptance in Jesus, who accepts, who loves, who takes me as I am, and I am now freed from the constant pressures of being that perfect person. It's incredibly refreshing to live for something everlasting because Jesus does not change, and His love for me does not change, and to know that my joy is from a sustaining source. As my focus shifts from myself to Jesus, I am freed from the frustrations of constant disappointment from myself and from disappointing others. As my identity becomes grounded in Christ, things are not necessarily easier, but I know who I am because of Jesus, and that doesn't change. My name is Hannah, and I have found my identity in Jesus.